Happy November, everybody. Tracy here. I just thought I would sit out in my garden because my doTERRA order for November has just been delivered, and I just thought I would jump on live and let you know what I got in my beautiful wellness box this month. So it's always exciting when this arrives, and I of course got the lifelong vitality supplements, which you may have heard me call before. I call them the engine cleanser, the engine oil, and the engine fuel, because if you don't look after your car in all those respects, your car will not run well, and the only house you live in is your body. So therefore looking after your body is mandatory, because what you do now is going to actually help you to live a life of joy and vitality as you age. So it's most important that you do that, and we're not getting what we need from our foods these days, so we actually need to take good nutrition plus supplements. So they are always in our box. I take a full dose, so that's 2 of each of those in the morning and same at tea time. I've found if I take them too late at night, they actually sit in my throat, so they're actually much better to take either late afternoon or at tea time with your dinner. So that's a really good wee tip for you there. My husband Mark, he only takes 2 of each in the morning, and he finds that sufficient for him. But you can play with them. But the fact is, if you have days where you're actually feeling like you're exhausted and tired, maybe you had a lot on your plate, you could actually up them and take a double dose for that day and see how you feel. So they are mandatory. The other thing that I got that I take every night is the Copaiba soft gels. Now, Copaiba, they're the oil of exposure, and I don't know if any of you suffer from migraines or head tension, but I was on a podcast about discomfort and pain, and the woman who suggested, was a nurse, suggested that you actually put a drop of frankincense on your thumb, hold it up for 20 seconds on the soft palate of your mouth, and then take 4 of these. That's actually if you feel a migraine coming on. And I believe that's unbelievable. So these are great. I take 2 of these each night, and they support things. I've got my wee book here, so they're for all sorts of things, such as bladder infections, anxiety, circulation disorders, cramp, Crohn's disease, constipation, diabetes, diarrhea, gallbladder complaints, heartburn, kidney infections, joint discomfort, insect bites, rheumatism, multiple infections, nausea, also good for sclerosis, skin diseases, sore throats, stiffness, migraine attacks, strong anti-inflammatory, sunburn, tissue mutation, tonsillitis, urinary tract discomfort, vaginal infections, and varicose veins. So the oil of exposure. So if you're actually feeling that you are feeling regretful or suppressed feelings or unworthy, Copaiba is also good for supporting that as well. So you can get it in the oil, so you can take the oil, or you can actually take the soft gels here. There's 60 in one of those. Okay, the other thing that I have got is Easy Air in the clear drops. So I actually like to go to bed at night with either a On Guard or these Easy Air just sitting in my throat, so it's just slowly sort of melting down and things like that. So I actually for opening my airways when I'm lying in bed. And the great thing about these is they have got nothing but goodness in them. So it's got organic cane sugar, organic brown rice syrup, and it's got lemon essential oil, peppermint essential oil, cardamom essential oil, eucalyptus essential oil, thyme essential oil, and melissa essential oil. So they are an incredible throat or lozenge there, so handy to have. What else have I got? Don't you just love this wrapping that you can repurpose and reuse again? Don't know if you watched yesterday the wellness workshops at all, but I use all of these for wrapping presents. So, and also this paper that it comes in, they're all sectioned off, so you can actually just rip it through, and you can iron it if you want it smooth. The paper, my mum used to do that when she was reusing any wrapping paper. She would iron it back together again, so it looked nice and smooth, and crinkles and things like that. So I just love it. So the thing is, we don't need to buy any more. We can just use what we've got in our home. So Siberian fir. So frankincense and Siberian fir. Start with frankincense, end with Siberian fir. This is an incredible oil. So I actually use that in my Symphony of Sound massages that I actually do on Mark and I. Different ones have got those in the protocol. So let me just tell you about Siberian fir. So any of your wood oils that are from the trees and things like that are incredible, because they're deep, they're grounding, they ground us, their roots back to Mother Nature and things like that. So it's the oil of aging and perspective, and that's if you're actually struggling with things of living in the past, loss, regretful, grief, etc. So that will actually help you to lift your emotions to being more comforted, forgiveness, honest, living in the present, optimistic, peaceful, and perspective and wisdom. So you can just put it in your hands and inhale it, or inhale it directly from the bottle, or actually blend it with your carrier oil and apply it to your wrists or your bottoms of your feet. So it's from the needles and the branches, and it is good for acne, airborne germs and bacteria, arthritis, asthma, bronchitis, congested sinuses, dandruff, emotional balance, energizing for a bathtub, foot bath, sauna, diffuser on your necklaces and things like that. So I've got these gorgeous beads, the lava beads, you can drop the oils into them and just sniff them throughout the day. The other thing is I love wearing is this doTERRA necklace. So this month, if you place over 100 PV order, you're going to go in the draw for that. And I've actually got elevation in here, so I often just sniff it to actually give me an uplift, and that is just naturally pick it up. So Siberian fir is great also for greasy skin. It's good for muscle fatigue, muscle joint, rheumatoid pain, oxygen in your cells, relaxation, relaxing massage, respiratory systems. What else have I got in my box? Yeah. Ooh, lots of little oils. So I've got the Easy Air oil, so that respiratory blend. Mark every night puts that with fractionated coconut on his chest and the soles of his feet, and thyme oil on his big toes, and that actually helps deter snoring. So he is a deep, restful sleep, and he knows that he actually hasn't snored because he isn't waking up with that raspy throat in the morning. So Easy Air is a staple that I make sure that I always have. Lemon, I always have lemon. I use it a lot every day in my water, use it in my glass cleaner, my surface cleaner. I also put a drop on my tea bag and leave it for a minute before I put my water into it. So I love that as a lemon tea. I can add ginger to it as well, lemon and ginger tea on my green tea bag. We can just do it into, it's great actually editing onto the tea bag because it allows it to seep into that and then into the water, gives it something to hold on to. So lemon oil we use a lot. It's beautiful lemon, lavender and peppermint to diffuse it. It's also the allergy blend, so Mark's using that a lot at the moment with the seasonal changes and things like that. So lemon is a staple that we never ever run without. Just every month I have one of those. Cypress. Cypress is the oil of motion and flow, and what I'm doing every morning is I dilute it in fractionated coconut oil, rub it around my tummy and around my kidney area on the small of my back, in my tummy button. So this is supporting me with urinary tract support, because having MES, that is a vital thing for me to use to support the symptoms that I actually get from that. So cypress is that. So cypress, juniper berry is another one that I actually put on top of that as well, and copaiba oils. Those three are really good. I don't get up to go to the loo at all through the night now. By using those oils, they're supporting my bladder through the night, which is absolutely fantastic. So cypress. And to tell you about what cypress is all about, because you might want to know about other things that you can actually use it for is cypress is from the steam distilled from the branches. As I said, the oil of movement and flow. So if you're feeling stuck, that's a really good oil to use, or anxious, or if you're a perfectionist. So it is supporting bladder control, bone spurs, bursitis, carpal tunnel syndrome, cellulite, circulation, concussion, connective tissue strength, dandruff, menstrual pain, edema, so water retention, endometriosis, hemorrhoids, influenza. It's good for leg cramps, Charlie horse, lymphatic glands, menopause, menstrual discomfort, muscle fatigue, muscle tone, nosebleeds, oily hair, ovarian cysts, pain and pancreas, strengthening it, pleurisy, pneumonia, tuberculosis, decongestant, prostatitis, rheumatoid arthritis, skin revitalizing, stress, strokes, swollen eyes, tuberculosis, sprains, uterus hemorrhaging, varicose veins. Lots of use there. The other one, I've got wild orange, and I never want to run out of this either, which is another one I put on my tea bag, so depending how I feel. I love just inhaling this, and I love it in my diffuser, so just gorgeous with peppermint oil. So it's like tangerine and spearmint. No, tangerine is I got for free, being the product of the month. So if you place a 125 PV order, so that with spearmint and wild orange with peppermint is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, and I use them in my cooking and that as well. And Citrus Bliss, which is the invigorating blend. So that is a beautiful blend that I use too. I've started just getting my fractionated coconut oil, and I add the Citrus Bliss to it. So I put like a tablespoon, add like 4 or 5 drops to that, and they actually just put it all over my body, aromatic dressing from my feet right up, so my whole body. So that's a nice way just to moisturize your body without the oiliness. So this Citrus Bliss invigorating blend, I'll tell you a wee bit about this too. Invigorating blend, let's see. Okay, so it has got in it wild orange, lemon, grapefruit, mandarin, bergamot, tangerine, clementine, and vanilla bean extracts. So anything that's got vanilla in it. I was listening to Vanessa Ovens the other day, like Whisper as well. It brings home that feeling of love and comfort and safety and nurturing and things like that. So vanilla is actually in our Citrus Bliss, and it's also in our Whisper blend as well. So this is the oil of creativity. It's calming, it's great for depression, it disinfects surfaces, eating disorders, for full body massage. So that's where I use it, my aromatic dressing. Kills airborne germs, lymphatic system, removes smell, strengthens the immune system, and it's uplifting. So this is actually beautiful, actually also added to your wash cycle as well, or actually even putting it in your cleaning. Oh, I don't know if you saw my post yesterday. I've got my vacuum cleaner, I pulled the filter out and I dropped wild orange onto the filter. So when I was vacuuming, oh my God, beautiful. All the smells were just divine, and it made the job so much better. And I love when I vacuum because I love the look of the carpet and what it looks like. So that's my order for November. So I got my lifelong vitality supplements using my points. I actually got the tangerine for free. I used my points to buy the copaiba, and where's the tangerine, and I can't remember what else I might have used to buy with points. Maybe it was just that. So I use my points each month. You need to use them up within a year. I have a wee look as to what I'm actually needing. So whether you're buying one item or whether you're buying 100 points, you get charged $3 when you actually use your points as administration fee. So loyalty rewards is absolutely amazing because, you know, they're $126 wholesale. These are about $60 or $70, and tangerine I got for free, which I think tangerine oil is about $25, so from placing my order. So yeah, it's beneficial. So I hope you have a beautiful day. I wonder what you've got in your November wellness box. you know, even if you're buying one oil on the Loyalty Rewards program, or one respiratory drops, or one toothpaste, you are one step closer to actually looking after your own health and wellness, and that's what's fantastic about it. Okay, see you later. Bye.